Xbox and
That's
PC,
just
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Up to the left, to the left.
The fire killed me.
Mac right there.
There's somebody to your right, Griffin. Yeah. I hear it. Oh, coming up behind. That was amazing. Where's this bitch at? Oh, there she is. Way to give you a position plan. She's dead.
What is going on, everyone? Griffin here, coming at you with some Kestrel gameplay. And today, we're going to talk about the broken state of the Runway update. So let's head over and check it out. So on Twitter, they were very, very excited to announce that when the Runway update came out, it was going to fix 50 plus bugs in the game. And everybody was like, there's no way that they're fixing all these bugs. Some of these are still going to be around. Some of these are still going to be persistent and be very aggravating. But to me, it feels like a lot of the bugs that they have addressed, they have fixed, and there's a few outliers, of course, in that list. But for the most part, this is something that they did work very hard on, and it also seems to have paid off only slightly, in my opinion. Because with the Runway update, we got a completely broken update. The weapon mastery does not even work. It is so broken to the point that another content creator had to make a video on how to actually backdoor the weapon mastery and make it work kinda like half-ass work. And to me, that is not a successful update. And you know, when season 3 came out, we didn't get a whole lot of game-breaking bugs. They disabled the arena for whatever reason, but other than that, everything seemed to have been very smooth and a very easy, digestible, you know, not very bug intensive. There were a couple of things, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't game-breaking. Well, in this one, we had a bug where you couldn't purchase a weapon. If you were trying to use weapon mastery and you know, you backdoor the weapon mastery and then you go to pick another weapon, then it locks you out of everything except for the weapons that those characters are supposed to have access to. So that's kind of a major breaking bug, especially when you're introducing a new feature that you claimed are going to bring, you know, all these people back to the game and then bring in a whole boatload of new players into the game. And that feature doesn't even work. Like, it is completely broken. And to me, what it feels like is, I think they released this a little bit earlier than they wanted to, in my opinion. And the reason why I say that is because Kramar and Roco Leaks over on Twitter, they started data mining everything that was going on with a lot of the updates and things. They found what Runway's kit was. They found what the weapon mastery stuff was. They figured out how all of it worked, which forced the developers into scrambling around and trying to come up with all this stuff last minute. And to me, it feels like since that information was already released to the public via Twitter, which not a lot of people in the grand scheme of things, if the player base and the player count is to be believed from First Watch Games and High Res, it's a very, very small fraction of the community that actually pays attention to Twitter, in my opinion. But it forced the developers' hand and they had to do something. So to me, it felt like this was very much hurried along and this was just rushed into the game. When it's something that they should have stuck to their original timeline, in my opinion. They should have did the update show whenever they wanted to. They should have released the update when they originally wanted to. And a lot of this stuff would have been negated. But unfortunately, we're in this situation where now we have very, very bad game-breaking bugs. They had to disable 6v6 team deathmatch because whatever was happening with the spawns. I didn't play it. I don't know. But they had to disable an entire game mode because of a gigantic bug that was in that specific game mode. And I think that this should be a lesson. This should be a lesson on very, very, very many different fronts here. First of all, it should be a lesson not to put all of your, you know, chips in a hat here. You know, not put everything that you have in, you know, the PTS updates or in the game update files. That way that it's not as easily data mined, because I think that that is one of your pain points, in my opinion. Also, it should be a lesson to, I don't know, Wait until the update is good. Make sure that the update actually works as intended and doesn't create a whole new slew of bugs before you release it. A lot of this stuff comes down to PTS. A lot of this stuff comes down to actually testing all of this stuff out. And since we're only getting a PTS that lasts for like a day, maybe a day and a half if we're lucky, you're not going to be able to test everything. How do you test weapon mastery when it takes, let's say, somebody that has no job, someone that is a at-home content creator, they could probably grind out maybe 1, maybe 2 weapons in, let's say, an 8-hour period, something like that, So unless you're going to be dedicated to the PTS and you're going to have enough people on the PTS to actually grind out the weapon mastery, nobody actually got to use it. Nobody actually got to see how it worked. And in my opinion, whenever the PTS released, they should have just released the weapons for everybody. That way everybody had access to them. That way everybody could find bugs and try to exploit the game so that it could be fixed before it's released officially. That didn't happen. We see this time and time again. It's where they release these updates, and the first week of the release, it is just a complete shit show. It's basically the developers sitting there with their mouth agape as people find out about bugs, issues, and like just complete inconsistencies within the game. And it's something, in my opinion, that needs to be taken very seriously. And they haven't done a very good job at all of managing how these things are released, how the information's released, and how they plan on handling everything. The first 2 to 3 days that I played the update, something was wrong. Something was wrong with the sensitivity or the aim or something. Something happened. There was a Reddit post that I commented on to where you could shoot people and you would get hit markers and stuff, but you wouldn't do any damage. Or you could shoot someone and you know that you're dead on that person. You're not getting hit markers. You're not getting any damage. This is an unplayable state of the game. It shouldn't have released like that. And I think that the developers have yet to learn from their mistakes, so yet they are forced to repeat those mistakes. And I think that they need to be held a little bit more accountable for it. And it's very sickening to know the fact that they've put all this time, effort, and hard work into releasing a new update, a new character, a new weapon mastery system, just for it to come out and none of it even work. I'm honestly surprised that Runway was even playable in the current state of the game. They did release a hot fix like on Friday, and things seem to be a little bit better than they were before. I know a lot of people are still encountering some of the bugs, but hopefully next week or the week after, we can get a couple of more, hot fixes so that it'll fix all the bugs that this game introduced. Probably not the major passive bugs like, the trench barbed wire disappearing seems to still be in the game somehow. But maybe we'll get it to where it's in a more playable state. I don't know. We'll see. Be sure to let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What was your experience during the Runway update? And did you encounter any of these bugs while you were playing? Be sure to let me know down below. Also, check the description for links to Facebook, Discord, and Twitter. Those are the places to contact me. And if you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys.
It looks like they turned back around, I swear.
Oh, they did some weird cut at the end. All right, here we go. So they're all over there. Nobody's over here.
Oh,
God
immediately to
damn.
the right.
That was fast, wasn't it? This bitch has got some aim, dude.
Dead. The Dahlia's on me. I'm fucked.
I can't believe she's got that kind of aim, man.
God damn. I can't even hop over the wall. They're coming back in the window.
They destroyed a site.
Either
All right, I'm
that
pushing B.
or
It looks like B. It just looks like it.
with shitty aim and put an aimbot on their account.
Yeah, try it, bitch.
Oh, knife. Ronan's back there, probably gonna move up.
No fucking way did that really just happen.
I'm watching the zip. I think
Trying it.
she's on it.
All opponents.
Ah!
There you go. Yeah,
Great
boy.
work, team.
All right, I'm going to Roadhouse A.
Ah,
Fuck
man,
them.
they're going
Looks
to
like
A.
A.
That's, yeah. Let's just get up in it. With the knife in the middle. Are these motherfuckers going to be?
I bet you
They
they are.
juked us. We've been juked. Nope. The fucking thing. Oh, there's another one. There's two. They're all here. Whole team. What's this fucking thing? Aquarium.
God damn it, I'm fucked. Running.
I got bombed.
Come back around.
Yeah, Griffin.
Trivial threat.
She's right here in front of me. God damn it. Thank you. I had to reload.
Nice
Oh, man,
job.
I saw that
nice
dip.
job. All right, I'm
Left
going
pointer
B.
finger ready. Yeah, it looks like B.
That's what it be.
One's on statue.
Somebody's
One's
behind
over
that
here in
wall
front of me,
over
but
there.
they ain't taking it yet.
Trivial depth.
Oh, he's back here at the back.
They both cross back.
We'll move in on her. Got bad stabs. Okay. This bitch is amazing. It don't matter.
Not as
Damn.
amazing as we are. Fucking
You know?
right. We hit them with that roadhouse. They don't know what to do, you know?
Oh, ambulance. Oh, man, that thing takes too long. I want like a full 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Just
Hand it
blow
over
it.
and just rub it.
Yeah,
And everybody can leave if you want to, but
yeah.
I want 2 minutes where I could just, I want to play every emote I got. I want to spray paint the walls, take the L.
That was a good game, guys.
What was a good game.
I was.